each drill kit is designed for people either to run a full transfer drill or a partial transfer drill. And so the full transfer drill starts in the community, moves by emergency transport, and ends in the hospital. And you're testing and debriefing that full process. But you can use the drill kits as well to test just part of that process.
The good news is that any site can do either one, and it will be very evident who can do what and where they begin in the drill kit. So a partial transfer drill is a transfer within your own team, but you don't physically transfer as part of the drill. So this could be a birth center or a home birth practice saying we want to transfer for a postpartum hemorrhage, but we don't have a partner hospital who is able or willing to take the time. We still want to practice what that might look like. And so we're going to practice from our end only. And then we stop where EMS would arrive and take the patient.
And similarly, there's a version that the hospitals use that just starts with the incoming transfer. And so they can have just one of the staff members play the part of the midwife accompanying the patient rather than having to coordinate every time with the community-based care providers.
A full transfer drill is where we actually move physically from the community setting by emergency transport to the hospital, where the hospital picks up care. But we acknowledge that it does take a lot more time and energy to make that happen. That takes a lot of coordination, partnership, and planning, and we really help folks put those steps in place and put those partnerships in place to be able to do that.
We think the gold standard is to run, or at least aspire to run, as often as possible a full transfer drill and to test the different types of transfers, because you have transfers into labor and delivery of a laboring patient or of a postpartum patient. Sometimes people present in the emergency department for certain types of outcomes. And then of course there's the newborn into the NICU, and sometimes depending on the condition, it might actually be a different hospital or a different unit within the hospital. So there are a lot of variations and permutations and a lot of reasons to be drilling this really regularly. And that's why we have a whole host of scenarios on the site in these drill kits that you can download and use. And we'll be continuing to roll those out to bring more toolkits out into the community.